Hello, grade 10. So good for you to join me. Unit 3, Exploring the Red Planet. We are at the end of our unit. This is Focus on Writing. So open your textbook for reading and writing. Go to page 62. Right. Let's see. There we go. Okay, first off, we're going to review our vocabulary. Yeah, that is the vocabulary that we have been using throughout the whole unit. We're going to review artificial, automatically, boredom, count on, depression, engines, establish, isolated, reaction, research, simulate, speculation, spin, and survive. Go! Now here is a crossword puzzle. Complete it with the words, read the clues, and choose the word from the box. See that? Awesome means. Now you have to go probably to the next page to see across and down. Pause your video to answer this. Go ahead. Great, that brings us to the expansion. So using the vocabulary, we're going to fill in each blank with one of the words from the box. Artificial, automatic, establish, isolated, or simulator. And the missing words and the bold-faced words make up an expression that is common in English. Okay, for instance, you have here number 1, the blank. Intelligence is the science that allows computers to think and make decisions. Yeah, so that could be artificial intelligence. Yeah, so use the word that is the correct word to combine the words but also complete the correct meaning. Do numbers 1 to 5, pause your video, go ahead. Now write the 5 expressions here. Note them down because you will need them for the next activity. In this part, we are going to create, which means when we analyze, we look at something from different perspective, looking at the 5 W's and age, making connections and correlations. Then we go to evaluating to come to a conclusion, and then we come to creating to create something with that information. In this case, you are going to complete the journal entry by one of the future Mars colonists. Use 3 of the expressions that you just learned, the ones you wrote here, and at least 5 new words from the unit to complete this journal entry. Okay, you have some time to do this. Pause your video. Go ahead. Great. About the journal entry, which was the part of creating, after having analyzed the information, evaluated it, we created a journal entry. We will discuss that in our next Zoom meeting. This brings us to our grammar today. Read the sentences, underline the verbs that have the form to plus verb. What questions do these verbs answer? The engines fired to leave orbit. The mission was started to build a colony. The ship is spinning to create artificial gravity. What questions do these verbs answer? Please pause your video to answer this. Awesome beans. That brings us to infinitives of purpose. Infinitives is to plus the base form of a verb. Can never use ing or ed. Okay? Questions for the infinitives is why? Why? Here we have the answers, right? Why do engines fire? They fire to leave Earth's orbit. Why was the mission started? It was started to build a colony on Mars. Why is the ship spinning? It is spinning to create artificial gravity. You can see here that infinitives show purpose. Number 1, infinitives, to plus the base form of the verb, that are used to explain the purpose of an action are called infinitives of purpose. They answer the question why. You can also use the longer form in order to plus verb. The engines fire in order to leave, in order to build, in order to create. Yeah? Match the questions on the left with the answers on the right. Pause your video to answer numbers 1 until 6. Go ahead. If it comes to the grammar, guys, you can also look at the summary that I've placed in your ebook for reading and writing. That is still at the beginning. If you look at Unit 1, General Information, you can see a compilation of this grammar, yeah, of infinitives. Combine the questions and answers from the previous activity to make sentences that answer the questions why. So looking at the first one, you can look here at the questions. Why does Mars 1 need to find money? And then we've got the answer, and here you create it into a sentence. Mars 1 needs to find money to go to Mars. Yeah, so number 3 here is connected to the former activity. Pause your video to do this. Go ahead. Great. Remember to do these activities because we will check them during our Zoom meeting, yeah? This brings us to the final writing test. This is where you will have to do your journal, your writing project. You write a paragraph answering this question and explaining your decision. What are the pros and cons of deciding one way or the other? Right? Evaluate your own abilities. Right. And it is about this. Would you go on a Mars mission? Yes or no? So it's an opinion paragraph, yeah? So the first thing is preparing to write. You would have to do a brainstorm, evaluating the pros and cons. This you could use as a 2-column brainstorm method. Then, after having brainstormed, you would actually use that brainstorm to do research to get your sources. Even though it's an opinion paragraph, which is based on your opinion, you still have to do some research to get background information, to know more about the topic, so you are able to form a better, solid opinion. Yeah? An outline is a plan of how you will write a text. The following outline is for writing a paragraph. Use outlines to help organize the main idea and details that you want to include. Your topic sentence, supporting points, supporting details, and concluding sentence. Your outline. So your supporting point is your first main point. Explanation detail. So P, yeah? P-E-E, P-E-E-L. Your concluding sentence is the L that links back to your topic sentence. Also, that is in your ebook. Read the paragraph about a difficult decision, then discuss the questions with a partner. I want you to answer these questions so we can discuss it during our Zoom meeting, but I want you to answer them by yourself first. Which Mars team job to take? 1. What choice was the writer faced with? 2. How many reasons did the writer give for the decision? 3. What were the reasons? Please answer the questions. Pause your video. Great. Complete the outline with information from the paragraph. Now we're going to practice outlining, okay? Because you got to do that for your journal as well. So this is the topic sentence. After graduating, I chose a job at the Ames Research Center in Mountain View near San Francisco instead of the job at Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena near Los Angeles for 3 reasons. So this is the topic and the 3 reasons is the purpose, meaning that this student will use 3 main points. Main point 1, main point 2, main point 3. And then supporting details and then an example. P-E-E, 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 and the concluding sentence would be the L to link back to the topic sentence. Please complete this outline. Take your time to do that right now. Okay, look at the answers from Prepare to Write on page 66. Organize your ideas into an outline. So now you already brainstormed, you outline. If you've already outlined, great, check your outline. If not, do it right now so you can write your first draft. Okay, revising, looking at your first draft, using parallel structure, have you used that? So here there are sentences about NASA jobs, label the subjects and the verbs. Which one is the subject? Which one is the verb? Please do that. Pause for a bit. And that brings us to parallel structure. Writers use parallel structure when they put two or three words or phrases of the same part of speech, like noun, verbs, adjective, adverbs, together in a sentence. The use of parallel structure allows writers to express several ideas, but in one sentence. But you gotta write it parallel. For example, NASA employees plan space missions, study weather patterns, fix computers, and type letters. Or NASA's looking for intelligent, educated, and healthy college graduates to work for them. Instead of making more than one sentence to express that idea, they like to combine it into one. But you gotta make sure that you use a parallel structure. Two ideas can be expressed in one sentence. When I went online, I found the NASA job opening. When I went online, I read about the types of jobs I could do. So we could say, when I went online, I found the NASA job openings and read about the types of jobs I could do. The third idea can be added. When I went online, I found the NASA job openings, read about the types of jobs I could do, and applied for a job. Notice that found, read, and applied are all in the past tense. So when you're combining multiple ideas into one sentence, is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. But you gotta make sure that the verb tenses are used the same, either all in the past or all in the present. Yeah, all with ing, for example, make it the same. Yeah, for example here, adverb, verb, easily filled, successfully submitted. So they both have adverb, verb, adverb, verb. And then here, good environment, add adjective, noun, friendly colleagues, adjective, noun. Make it the same then. Don't do it differently. Okay, now you're gonna try it out. Use parallel structure to combine each pair of sentences. Hooray, we've got number 1 until 7. This is important, guys, because most students make a lot of mistakes in parallel structures when it comes to writing. Okay, so please do this activity right now so during a Zoom meeting we can check it. Pause your video, go ahead. Great, that brings us to the last part. Describe your dream job, the job you would like to have, complete the paragraph, and use the parallel structure. Yay, that's so good, trying this out. My dream job. Remember? Complete the paragraph about your dream job, but use the parallel structure, okay? Pause your video. Now go back to the first draft of your paragraph. Yeah, rewrite at least 3 or 4 sentences using parallel structure. Please check your own writing in your paragraph. Did you use parallel structure, yes or no? Or is there something in your journal that you need to upgrade to make it better? Does it have a good topic sentence? Does it have at least 2 main points, maybe 3? Does it have PPPL? Main point, explanation, evidence. Main point, explanation, evidence. Maybe one more. Main point, explanation, evidence, and then linking it back, which is your concluding sentence to the topic sentence. And of course, please look at your final checklist. Super important, guys, because this is kind of helping you make sure that your writing is good. 1, does your paragraph clearly explain the reasons for your decision? Because in your topic sentence, you need to mention your opinion. And every main point is a reason for that opinion. Does it contain a topic sentence, 2 or 3 supporting main points, and a concluding sentence? Does each supporting point focus clearly on one reason? Are the details to explain each supporting point there? Does the concluding sentence summarize the supporting points, the reasons? Are infinitives of purpose used correctly? Does your paragraph use parallel structure? And do you use, or did you use, new vocabulary from this unit? Right, that is also important, so that you really incorporate the grammar and vocab of Unit 3. If you guys still have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. You know you can. Okay, let's review. Today we did our vocabulary review. We did a crossword puzzle. Then we expanded with our vocab, completing sentences. And we used the vocab to create a journal entry. We then looked at our grammar, infinitives of purpose that show purpose, trying to connect question and answer and creating our own sentences. We went over our journal writing practice for our paragraph, opinion paragraph, looking at writing a brainstorm method for pros and cons in 2 columns, outlining a paragraph, topic sentence, main point, explanation detail, main point, explanation detail, and a concluding sentence that links back to the topic sentence, recognizing these components in a text, completing an outline, and finishing our own outline in our paragraph for our writing, our journal. And we learned about parallel structure to combine multiple ideas in one sentence, but making sure we use the same grammar sets. Yeah, either adjective, noun, or adverb, verb, adverb, verb, adverb, verb, or ing, something like that. And last but not least, we practice the parallel structure in combining sentences and describing our own dream job by completing a paragraph using the parallel structure. Last, we went over the checklist for our paragraph. Guys, you did an awesome job today. I'm super proud of you. I'm excited for your journal. And if you happen to have any questions, please ask me. Stay excited to learn. You're an awesome group of people. God bless you, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.